There can be an assumption that when we give birth, this will be accompanied by a rush of love for the baby, which provides the fuel for a strong bond. Sometimes, however, there is no immediate rush of love, and this can make the bond feel weaker than we would like. If we respond to this with shame, criticism, or worry, then the struggle to bond can feel even harder. New mothers battle with thinking it's just me around these emotions and often criticize themselves. Lack of sleep can have an impact on how we feel. The way motherhood is portrayed in the media can add pressure. New mothers often compare themselves to other mothers. There can be growing feelings of guilt, self-blame, and a fear of reaching out. Yet during the period after giving birth, we are wired to need support from others. Most mothers will experience what we call the baby blues, which happens 3 to 4 days after giving birth and is due to a change in hormone levels as milk comes in. You might notice yourself crying easily, feeling anxious, being sensitive to criticism, and not feeling as connected to your baby. Once the hormones settle, you'll begin to feel more like yourself again, generally within 2 to 3 weeks. Approximately 1 in every 6 women go on to develop what we call postnatal depression. With depression, our sense of joy and interest in things, including the people close to us, is shut down. Activities you used to enjoy may seem pointless and bland. You can experience a sense of numbing and disconnection, including in your relationship with your baby. It is incredibly hard for a depressed mother to meet the ongoing needs of a small baby, particularly when she experiences no pleasurable feelings at the end of it. It can lead you to feel like hiding away from people, and even answering the phone or a text message can feel impossible. But social contact is the very thing that is needed in order to recover from depression. When our ancestors had babies in the wild, a new mother recovering from birth and caring for her baby was particularly vulnerable, and therefore she was dependent on her group for help and support. Given how our ancestors have shaped us, it makes sense that a new mother will experience an increase in anxiety after giving birth. Many mothers say that being with a crying baby in the dark night is the hardest time. And this is understandable when we think about the risks the darkness would have posed to our ancestors. Nowadays, those same risks are unlikely, but the human brain is designed for living thousands of years ago. This is why mothers can struggle to switch off from worrying. Other reasons for becoming anxious can be around whether we feel we are up to the job of being a mother. We can feel overwhelmed by the responsibility of looking after a small baby and anxious about being able to keep them safe. These feelings happen and they're not our fault. They are just a consequence of the way our brains are wired. All of these feelings are normal and common after having a baby. If you notice that these feelings are lingering 2 to 4 weeks after giving birth, then it is advisable that you speak to somebody that you trust, such as a family member, a close friend, your GP, or your public health nurse.